Hello America, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of Married at First Sight, season 11, episode 4, 3, I don't know. Why couldn't they have just shown the honeymoon? Why? I'm not going to talk about everything that happened because it really, like it's not that big of a deal. But, okay, so Brett and Olivia, I don't believe them. I don't know why I don't believe that man, but I don't believe him. I do not believe him. I do not believe him. Sometimes I don't be believing Woody, but I want them to work, so I want to believe him. But I be looking at Brett and I be like, no, I do not believe him. I don't believe him. He went to go see her family. They were talking about religion. I was like, did they really have a conversation about religion, or is he lying? I really don't know, because he's just like, yeah, I really like Olivia. She's great. I just, do you really like her? Yeah. He's saying he's excited to spend time with her, to get to know her. She said they spent the night talking, and I'm like, okay. This big thing that has come up is the fact that Olivia is indifferent toward having children, leaning toward the side of, I don't really need them. I guess Brett wants to have children, so when she went to meet with his brothers, that's what they talked about. And I just really, the audacity of the experts to sit up here and match someone. Well, I mean, I know Jamie and Elizabeth both lied about having children, but that was just happenstance that they both lied and they both ended up together. If she like, it's whatever, and he like, yeah, definitely I want children, how is that gonna work? Her mother tells Brett that rude people are her pet peeve, and I was just like, oh, well, that's Brett. I really just, I'm waiting to get into it. I know that it's the 3rd or the 4th, probably the 15th episode. I know that it's, the beginning of the season, but I'm just really, really ready to get into it, because I just know. So, like, stop jiving. Stop bull jiving. Come on, let's get it on, okay? Moving on. Christina and Henry. Christina says that she wants to feel desired. She wants to feel desired and wanted, which I think, aren't those the same thing? Anyway, and, she wants him to do the same for her. Clearly, you see that Henry is not the type to grab you by your hair, throw you on the bed, and, desire you. So, I don't know. I'm not as annoyed with Christina as I once was, but also I don't know if she is Brett and just lying. I think Henry is just, he might have social anxiety. He just seemed like he not really a big talker. He gets straight to the point. He don't really seem like a person who would start a conversation with you. So if you really want to like talk to him, you would have to talk to him first. I don't know, because I'm so socially, anxious, but also my mama was like talking a lot all the time. So like I can talk a lot, but I do have a battery. But I just think that he ain't really even got time to be having a battery. I don't know. And then Christina, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm very confused. I would have liked to have seen, and I know like they were talking about Reddit was talking about this earlier, if Christina and Henry and Brett and Olivia switched. And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if like, I feel like Brett is an asshole and lying. I don't feel like Christina is an asshole, but I don't know if she's being so genuine in her confessionals. It's just like, yeah, like, I'm really happy that his friends like me and this and that. And it's like, are you just saying the things that you should say? Anyway, she goes to see his family. His father is like, let me tell you something, he's a cool kid, but he is a little bit overrated. He can pout sometimes, and I know him, so he's not gonna like take the lead as far as like dominance. So that's gonna be all you, honey. And she says, well, I haven't ran into him pouting, and he's like, well, you will. You definitely will. Which I kind of like. I like that his family is very much upfront. Well, his father is very much upfront, and like, he's a cool person. He be getting on my nerves, and he be doing stuff that I be like, but he a cool person. He went to go see her family, and he was, I'm also remember I didn't used to look people in the eye when, you know, having a full conversation with him. So I just really think that he's just like shy and anxious. And I think that she is going to want more from him than, I guess, not saying that he can give, but like, you know, to have like full conversations and let me pick your brain moments. I don't think that that's gonna happen. Her aunt, somebody in her family said that her love language was communication. Christina's love language was communication, and she needed communication. And it's like, and I swear, Christina brought up the fact that that man didn't go out the country 95 times. But I think, I don't know if she just, you know, wants to share something and then wants to like build something from that. Or if, because at first it was like, oh, you've never been out the country? I was like, girl, please don't. But then it was like, well, you know, I get to share that with him. I don't know. I just want to see the progression of their relationship. Their relationship and Brett and Olivia's relationship. I'd love to see the progression of it. Why did they get matched? And I feel like they don't talk really a lot to even give me, the viewer, insight as to why they got matched. So now I just look like these people don't belong together. Moving on. I didn't completely hear everything that Miles' mother said to Karen, but it was basically like, you know, are you willing to submit to your husband? She says yes, you know, my father is the head of the household, but the wife is the neck. Didn't we hear that from Andre? I love saying his name like that. Andre. I love it. Basically, you know, she was like, Karen was like, as long as I can trust you to make the decisions and you're not leading me to hell, then, you know, we good. His mother was like, he's a cool, loving person. So, you know, if you ain't gonna, like, do right by him, then send him back to me and I'll pick up the slack. And I was like, Anyway, he looks just like his father. Literally. Like, just like his father. So, he goes to see her mother, sister, and brother-in-law. Her father is like in like the process, but he's not comfortable with filming. So, oh, and hold on, let me say something. I don't know if Karen, like, you know, woke up and took the bonnet off before they started filming, or she didn't have a bonnet on. But let me tell you something, those curls stayed. Okay? Those curls stayed. Her hair was still as curly. Do you know I would have had to do a braid. I don't know if she did a braid out and then, you know, she had the curls, but her hair was still very nice. I said, oh, that's okay. Nice. Because, you know, my hair would have been like, girl, do you have a wig to put on? Miles goes to see Karen's family. Karen's mother just wants him to protect her heart. She wants to know how will he have her back. He says by putting her needs first and thinking about, you know, her before anyone else. He says, you know, she says, I hope that, you know, this ain't a process where you just, you know, was stringing somebody along. He was like, no, I'm a good guy. She like, how you a good guy? He like, because, you know, I'm compassionate, I'm, you know, caring, I'm loving, you know, I'm all that, you know, so we gonna be good. So we see Woody and Amani. Woody and Amani went to go see Karen and Miles in the beginning. They said hi to one another. I don't know. I really don't feel like Karen and Miles is like, I don't know. But I just really want Woody to be a good person to Amani. I know I've said this last week and probably the week before that. But I just really feel like Karen and Miles, like Miles gonna be like, girl, it's fine. I got you. I feel like I'm about to start crying. I just want Woody. I don't even know Amani. Why? But I just really want for him to be a good man to her. So they go see Karen and Miles. You know, of course, they weren't at each other's wedding because I don't know why. I don't know if they all had them at the same day, on the same day, but I'd be a little bit upset if I couldn't go to my friend's wedding. I know I'm getting married too, but like, y'all can't stagger us. Anyway, Amani goes to see Woody's family. Only thing negative she finds out about him is that sometimes he can have a temper, and she like, nah, we ain't about to do that. So when they meet back up, she asks him, how have you gotten your temper under control? He says, well, you know, I went to counseling and I was able to learn how to manage that better. So, and I was like, ooh, therapy is always needed. There is absolutely, I'm not saying it should be mandatory, but therapy should be mandatory. So Woody goes to see Amani's family. I don't know. I guess he said, you know, well, I'm going to be in this, so I might as well be honest. And I was like, well, I'm glad that you think that way. So he talked about his past relationship that he had where, you know, they cheated, and he was able to grow from that, you know, experience, and they like him, he likes them. Amani likes him, she likes that he writes. She just likes him, and he likes her. So I'm really happy about that. The 3 couples that I want to stay together better stay together. Or I'm gonna be a little mad. I just really feel like after last season, they was like, okay, we gotta stop acting like, you know, dumbasses and really do something right. So I really just don't. Okay, just don't. I don't want to be heartbroken. Okay? That's all I'm saying. I don't want to be heartbroken. Unbreak my heart. Say you love me again. Bennett and Amelia. Bennett went to go see her family. They love him. The only thing they are worried about is, you know, Amelia's a whole ass doctor. Okay, Dr. Amelia. So she's trying to get her residency. She's trying to, you know, be a doctor. So she may have to, like, move out of state. How would Bennett feel about this? Bennett says, well, you know, I only known her for, like, you know, 16 hours maybe. But if I develop the feelings that I think I'm going to develop for her, and we are cool and everything, then I would have no problem with moving. Amelia goes to see his family. His family loves her. Only thing is, well, his sister said that Bennett is against having children biologically and would much rather adopt. When Amelia asked Bennett about this, he says, I mean, that would be the best thing for me to do, but I understand going through this process, I might have, you know, met someone who would like to have biological kids, and if that would make my partner happy, then that would make me happy. And I was like, great. I just want the relationships of Woody and Amani and Bennett and Amelia to go as well as I think the relationship of Karen and Miles would go. I don't know why Brett and Olivia was matched. They clean their ears a lot, and they have cats. Christina, I don't know why she and Henry were matched, so I'm very confused. Anyway, they find out that they're going to Mexico. Really, nothing really happened. I'm trying to figure out if anything really cool happened. No, I do love black women. When I see both of them in their protective styles, I said, because you know damn well we are not about to be doing all of that to our hair every single day. Okay, so I just loved it. Karen is warming up to Miles. He's happy to get to know her. Amani is warming up to Woody. She likes him. Bennett and Amelia are warming up to one another. Brett say he warming up to Olivia. I don't believe him. I don't believe him. And I just anyway, I ain't got nothing else to say. They on their honeymoon. The rooms look beautiful. And I love the way Amelia dresses. Yes. When she had on that those mom jeans and that striped shirt with that oversized cardigan, I said, that's it, girl. So anyway, I'm going to get off of here. If you all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or visit my website. My name is Brielle. I make beats, I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye.